So today we will see how you can install React.js and necessary packages and set up your first React application. So we'll show you the list of steps from where we will start and how you can set up your first React project. So this is a basic installation steps and this basic installation video where you can learn how you can start with React.js and get Bootstrap. So for running a React project, first of all, you need to have a nodejs installed on your system. So that you can download from nodejs.org/download link. There you will find a setup for your required operating system. So just I will show from where you can download the nodejs. So this is the website where nodejs version for your operating system will be available. For me it's Windows 8 64-bit, so I will download that. Okay, so once you click on this Windows installer MSI, if you are having a knowledge of installing other operating systems and you have other operating system, you will also find a way to install for your operating system. If you don't know how to install the nodejs in your operating system like as a Linux or Mac OS, I will create a video on that. You can comment in the comment box. For if you are more people are interested to have video on Linux nodejs installation, I will show that. Okay, so from here we will download the 64-bit nodejs and install the nodejs installer. So it will download a exe. So I will just show you how you can download. Okay, so this installer started for me. I have already installed the nodejs, so I will stop the downloading. Okay, after downloading this download installer, you just have to navigate to its download path and double click on it. It will start installer and will install the nodejs in your application. You just need to have select some checkboxes and option to make it globally install on your machine. Now once your nodejs is installed on your machine, it will set up a path to your Windows environment variable, and by using a some command like nodejs version you can check it is installed or not. So just I will enter the command how to check nodejs. So it's now I have entered command nodejs-v, that is version, and it will show you version 10.15.0. So yeah, a little bit older version I am using just for some compatibility issues. So you will see that your node is installed. Then you can also check your npm is installed. What is the version of npm? You just need to download npm and install that as well. So for me npm version 6.4.1 is installed, and just recently I have reverted its latest version to the older one due to I was getting issues. So now your necessary setup are ready and you will have a nodejs installed on your machine and npm is installed on your machine. So you are done with the environment setup required for the React.js. Now you can start work on setting your React first project. So for that I have created this folder called demos. Now in this folder we have to create our React application. So we are already having nodejs and npm on our system installed, so we can start on that. So for that we are using a simplest way to create React application, that is using a create React app and using a predefined templates which will create a folder structure for us by just a use of single command. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open a command prompt here in this folder. So just I already have opened that. So currently I am on the demos folder in the terminal, and I'm going to enter a command called create React app init and demo app. So that command will tell npm that to create a React application with the given name and predefined template for your project. So this command will init the project name as a demo app, and it will set up an entire project for you with installation of the packages required to start getting started with the app. Now this started and it's going to take a lot of time. This is a long process to download all the packages like React DOM, React and React script and other required packages. So it will download. Till the time I will show what will the folder structure it will create in your demo app folder. Now we are in the demo folder where we trigger the command. Now inside that demo folder it will create a one directory called as demo app. That will be our project, and in that this command will create necessary folder structure. So we'll show you what is that folder structure it's going to create till it's get downloaded. Okay, so this is a folder structure in your my app folder. It will create a readme md file. In that file you can add necessary information. Then it's going to create a folder called node modules, which is going to hold all your node packages you install in your application. Then there is another file called package.json. So this is a very important file which will be holding entire information about your project and its configuration and packages, dependencies and all. Then there will be another directory called public, which will be having one single entry point file for our React project, that is index.html, and there is a favicon for our website. Then there will be another directory called src, which is a source file for our JSX and React code. In that file there will be predefined file will be created with app.css name, then another file app.js and app.test.js. So this is app.test.js file is a file to create automated test cases, or you can say it is for writing a test cases using a jest. So jest is coming with create react app, so that file is for creating a test cases. Then one more file is index.css, in which you can add your css styles. Then index.js, which is the entry point for your application, and logo.svg, which is the logo for your website, which will be the React default logo. Now how this will be running. So index.js will be your entry point for your project. Now your project will not be having any more HTML files rather than index.html single file. Your application or your browser first will hit index.html file on your website. That file will be connected to the index.js, and that index.js will add a content to the body of single file index.html. So after it's get downloaded, I am going to show you what are the content of that index.html file and what is the content of index.js and app.js. So these three files will be connected with each other by using React DOM and other React packages, which will show your React code into the index file rendered in a single page. So that's the reason we call React as a single page application, as it has a single entry point and it has a single HTML file called index.html only. So we'll just check how it is how much it's downloaded. Okay, so it's still in progress. It's going to time, I think, as due to the maybe network speed. So after once it get downloaded, you will see this folder structure with all the necessary setup done. You can navigate to the node modules directory and see how many packages are downloaded there. So packages from the npm registry will be downloaded to node modules folder. For npm registry, you can search npmjs.org, and there you can find different node packages for your use for your required functionalities. Okay, so we will wait till the time how it's get downloaded, and I will pause the video for that time, and up will come. We'll show you after its downloading is done. Okay, so this is now downloaded, and process on the terminal is completed. Now it's showing that it's ready to run the React application. It's showing how many packages install and the entire output of command we given on the terminal, that packages are installed, then dependencies are installed, child dependencies are also installed, and we can use npm audit fix to fix the issues with some dependencies. Also we can use npm audit to audit our installed packages. And now we will navigate to the directory where we have set a project and it was empty. Now let's check what is there in the directory. Yeah, so in the demo app directory we will see. Okay, so this is the folder structure is created by Creat React App tool. It created a node modules folder for us. It's also created a public folder with the index.html file, as I mentioned. It also added a logos, that default logos are there, and there is a folder called src is created for our source file and javascript files. There is a package.json file which is holding all dependencies and all the details, as I said previously about the React project. Now we will see what is there in the src, which is main directory we will always be working in. So this is how our source directory looks like. The tool created app.js and index.js for us. It also created app css and index css for us to have a styles styles added to those files. They are already linked to the project, and you don't need to have an additional linking or setup to get that file connected to your project. Also it added a logo for us, and it will be also automatically linked. to us. Now we will see what are the content of that index.js and app.js, and we'll explain how it run the React application. So the your entry point for your application will be the index.js and index.html. Now the browser will point to the index.html, which is there in the public directory, and there will be single entry point for your application via the index.html. Now that we did configure here. So index.html content, I will show you that also what is the content of index.html in public directory, so you will get complete idea how it will be. Okay, so this is our index.html created by default with the template. And now the most important part in this is the body. Okay, I will show you the how what is there in the body. So now there is a body tag here, and in the body there is a one div called root div. So its id is a root. You can give anything you want, and in this root div we will be adding our entire application. So this will be the parent directory for entire application. You can see the title for the web page, then other metadata, description, and other tags. Everything is set by default by while you create a react application using create react app. Now this is the another file called index.js. So this is here you can see that we imported the react package, react dom package, index css, app component, and service worker. Service worker is on here. Okay, then you can see react dom is the package in react which help us to use browser dom. Now index.html file we are adding a app component there. Now you can see this is a react dom.render, and in react dom now it is also adding a react strict mode. I think it's new version. So strict mode will be by default added. You can disable that as well by removing that strict mode is just I am having one another video and one article on the link medium to show what is the strict mode in JavaScript. So this is the normal JavaScript code called document.getElement by id, and root is the id of div we added in the index.html. Now it's what is doing, so it's rendering app component into the root element, that is root div. Okay, so what this function is, that method is going to do, it's going to render your app component into this root. What is the app component? Now I will show you. So in the app component you can see this is a simple functional component, and in that you can see we imported the react. It is a logo which we are going to show on the first page, and this is a function app. And there is a return method from it. If you are going to use class component, it will need a render method for that. So it is a functional component. You just need to have a normal function and return that. So it is your content of your first applications. It's simple HTML content, and now we can run this application and see how these contents are shown on the page. So for that we have to open the terminal, navigate to your application. So what was your application name? It was a demo application. Okay, cd demo app, and just we need to enter command npm start. Now npm command will check in your package.json that what are the instruction for the start. So the instruction will be to start react application. So it will start react application. You can see on the terminal it is now running react script start command on the react script. So that is set in the package.json, and it's starting a development server on your local. Now it's, so you will see it automatically open the default browser, and it will show you the application running on the local port. So it will take a little bit time to start the application, and okay, we will wait for that to open the application. Okay, so app started successfully, compilation is done, and after compilation, your application started on the local host on the port number 3000. Now we will navigate to the browser and we'll see how your application is looking like. So after command npm start, your application is running on your port. It will show you the compilation errors if there are any in your application. Now just it is just predefined template application, so it's not showing any errors. Okay, so we'll navigate to the browser. Okay, and we will enter the localhost and port number is 3000. Okay, now you can see your demo application running on the localhost on the port number 3000, and these are the all contents we added into the app.js component, which was rendered into the root div in our index.html page. So if you want to add more pages, more content to your application, you can continue updating app.js with the more components and linking them to the app.js. Okay, bye bye, happy coding. Just share, like, and subscribe channel for having a more such interested videos on JavaScript technologies and more cloud technologies. Bye bye.